y'all. Child, I'm up in Party City getting a costume for Linky Link so we could take him trick-or-treating on Monday. So I'm thinking about the Minions moment. Just have to find his size. But why is it like hella crowded in here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be online forever. Last minute shopping. PJ Masks it'll be. They didn't have the other one in his size. He watches the show, so it works. What is up, y'all? It's your girl ShayChannel. I am just out running a few errands. Gonna make a nice comfort style warm bowl of chili. Not bowl, pot of chili. But I was like, before I get caught up running and doing my errands, let me just check in with y'all. And so yeah, so y'all know that I've been on my get in shape journey, right? I've been on this journey for a few years, at least two years and change at this point. You know, after I had my son, I was like, all right, it's time to get back to it. And you know, I had noticed that I put on a couple of pounds. I was getting a little fluffy and I was like, oh, no. So it's been about 3 months. Let me see. Yeah, it's been about 3 months that I have been working out 4 to 5 days a week faithfully. And, you know, before I got myself, you know, together, because I had worked out right before I stepped out the house. So before I took a shower and did all these things, I was like, let me see where I'm at. I'm not a scale person. I'll go on the scale every so often just to see my progress, but it's not something that I do religiously, right? I feel like the scale could mess with my mentals. So I go on the scale maybe once a month, but I can really tell the difference in me losing inches, me losing weight from how my clothes fit. And you know how there are always those few staple pieces that you have in your closet that you hold on to. I have a couple of pieces that I know I'm not really ever gonna wear for real, had them for years, but if I'm able to fit in them, I know I'm like getting trimmed the way I'm trying to be, right? And so I was able to put on, out of those 4 pieces, 3 out of the 4 of them I was able to get into, and I saw the immediate difference in my 3 months of work. And so I was like, oh my gosh, yes, the encouragement. That I like to do that because it pushes me and motivates me to go even harder. I don't want my body to get too used to the types of workouts that I'm doing. So it just pushes me to try different things and to just go harder overall. So yeah, that was a good accomplishment to see. You know, by the time November, December comes, more so December, right around the holidays, I'm gonna do it again, trying on those 4 staple pieces to see where I'm at. And then I'll probably do it again in like March. So for me, my slogan, my goal is to lose 40 by 40. I'm 39 years old. I will be 40, God sparing my life, July of 2023. So if I can accomplish losing 40 pounds or more by the time I am 40 years old, then we did something, you know? So I just want to encourage y'all out there. I know weight seems to be a struggle for many of us, regardless of our gender or anything like that, you know, just to keep pushing, to keep going. The past 2 weeks, I really didn't feel like working out. My body really was just like not with it, but I just pushed myself to just do it, you know? And then once I'm there and I'm in it, you know, then I'm like, okay. But it's sometimes, even I struggle with motivation sometimes, but I remember and remind myself what the goal is at hand. And it's not just for vanity purposes, it's also just for health. Because, you know, they say when you turn 40, your body starts breaking apart, breaking down. And I'm already anticipating how things change with you physically and physiologically. I always struggle with that word, when you are in your 40s, you know, and then it's harder to lose weight. And I'm witnessing that, and I'm 39, because had I been working out 4 to 5 days a week like this when I was 35, 32, maybe even 35 and under, I would have been lost mad weight. But you know, as you get older, our metabolisms slow down. And you know, I'm gonna tweak my eating just a bit. I'm not a diet person. I don't do all of that. But as far as just I'm gonna reel it in just a little bit with like sugars and stuff like that, just to make sure that I am not working against myself with certain things. But I am just so happy to just say working out 4 to 5 days a week is where it's at, y'all. It really is. And I do this in my house, right? Ever since, you know, COVID hit in 2020, you know, I was pregnant at the time. I wasn't going to the gym, you know, ended gym memberships and all that, right? My husband ended our memberships and all that at that time. And then we invested in a Peloton bike. And I love the Peloton bike because I love to cycle. But aside from that, they have other boot camps and different things that you can do. Everything is not only on the bike. And so, you know, I work out in my house 4 to 5 days a week. So I just try to make it, you know, happen regularly. So yeah, you know, the things we have to do, you know, it just is what it is. So yeah, I just wanted to give that update to y'all and to encourage y'all to keep going, keep pushing. Don't give up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if you fall off for a day or two, get back on track, you know. It's so rewarding, right? You know, I understand why mothers and women get the mommy makeovers. I get it, because the way it's taking forever for my stomach to go down, today was like the first day in a long time that I started to really see my waistline, you know, going down. But that's real, you know, carrying a baby, your abdomen and your belly stretching the way it does when you're pregnant. And I didn't even carry big. I had a real cute small kind of belly up until I gave birth, right? But still, the way my stomach stretched, and I had a C-section on top of that, so it's like, it's not an easy thing to just lose the belly. And I've been working out consistently for like 2 years, so I get why people go under the knife and do the mommy makeovers. But I told myself that I don't want to do that. I want to earn this, and no shade to anybody who went that route, but for me, just wanted to do this for real on my own. And I didn't want to go under the knife and risk any things, because you know what they don't like to always tell you is that there are people who go under the knife for the simplest of things, tummy tucks, and die. Excuse me. I now have a child, you know, who needs me. So I'm like, nope, we're gonna do this the hard way. And that's the theme of my life. Slow and steady wins the race. For those of you who know me, who always felt like or feel like my life is easy and things always just happen for me, let me tell you something. That is not the case. Slow and steady wins the race has always been my life. It may seem like things happen for me, but no, everything takes a long time, I promise you. But I just keep grinding and I just keep going and I don't give up. And so slow and steady does win the race. And I know it'll feel the more better next year when I'm like, wow, girl, you dropped 40 plus pounds. And if I could drop more, even better, you know? So stay with it. Let me hurry up and get into the store so that I can cook dinner for my family. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening, and until next time. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?